Industrial plastic production is a silent driver of global warming, releasing massive amounts of greenhouse gases. Plastic can take up to 1,000 years to decompose, contaminating our air, soil, and oceans with methane and ethylene. As the new generation embraces a healthy lifestyle, the hydroponics market starts to develop rapidly. However, this growth of a sustainable scene industry has a hidden cost: a massive increase in plastic production. Today, nearly 2.7% of the American plastic industry is dedicated solely to farm-use plastics. The hydroponics industry today is dominated by traditional plastic pots. They are durable, cheap, and scalable, but fundamentally unsustainable for two primary reasons. Firstly, to avoid immediate waste, some attempt to reuse plastic pots by washing them. However, this constant cycle of reuse leads to excessive water and labor consumption, making it both unsustainable and time inefficient. Secondly, many farms sell their greens directly in plastic pots. Because these pots aren't long-term or easily recycled, they are discarded by people immediately afterwards, turning a just bought product into instant landfill. This leads to the hydroponics industry continuously contributing to the growing global problems of water scarcity and plastic pollution. We approach solving the problem of this industry by using the ERRC framework to reconstruct market boundaries. Eliminate. We eliminate plastic waste production and the use of non-renewable petroleum polymers. Reduce. We reduce production water use, energy consumption, and the greenhouse emissions typically produced during disposal. Raise. We raise the bar for biodegradable durability. Create. We create a circular economy through food waste upcycling and a pot that can not only hold the plant, but also can contribute micronutrients for plant growth. For our product, we didn't improve plastic. We redefined the role of the pot itself. Meet Qara pot. Qara pot is the first high-performance growth innovation and a biodegradable plant pot engineered to eliminate agricultural waste. We utilize disposed banana peels from food industry firms, decreasing production waste. By boiling and scraping banana peels to isolate structure fibers, we create a high-density organic mash. This slurry is thermally stabilized through a precision baking process to lock in strength. Then, biocomposite is molded into a durable water-resistant vessel. The result functions just like a traditional plastic plant pot, providing structural support provision during the growth, but also it improves upon by providing micronutrients to the plant that is placed in the pot, as banana peels are naturally packed with several nutrients. In soil, Qara pot initiates a natural degradation cycle of 40 to 60 days, enough for the plant to grow, but eliminating plastic waste. Other biodegradable competitors, such as coconut coir pots, also attempt sustainability in solving the problem of traditional plastic net cups, but create new trade-offs. They average around $2 per unit and suffer from poor root aeration and low compatibility with high-intensity hydroponic systems. While Qara pot, at $0.95 per unit, we are 52% more affordable than the average hydroponic alternative. Moreover, unlike our competitor, Qara pot contributes to micronutrients for plant growth during plant growth process. Thus, when Qara pot doesn't become waste, it becomes a plant growth booster. Plastic and coconut pots focus only on purchase and use, creating environmental liability and inconvenience at disposal. Qara pot breaks this block. We eliminate waste entirely, replacing it with simplicity and eco-friendliness. We turn a disposal burden into a biological gain, transforming the pot into nutrients for the next growth cycle. Our current market, convenience seekers. Plastic dominates due to cost and durability. We capture this group with a $0.95 sustainable pot that mimics plastic performance at low price. Tier 1. These users feel eco-guilt by buying plastic. Qara pot attracts them by removing the trade-off with our lignin-reinforced design. Tier 2. Institutions that consider fragile ecopots as impractical. We attract them by delivering plastic-like load capacity and water resistance. Tier 3. Municipalities and large-scale agriculture that avoid the waste liability of traditional pots. We unlock this $700 billion market by reframing the pot as a nutrient-rich soil booster. Moving on to the financial part, we are entering a global hydroponics market surging toward $25.1 billion by 2027, with 2,100 plus commercial farms in the US and a burgeoning $3.7 billion home gardening sector. The demand for high-performance sustainable vessels is at an all-time high. Our edge is defined by disruptive unit economics. By upcycling zero-cost banana peels, we've achieved a production cost of just $0.75. This allows us to sell at $0.95 per unit without sacrifices and healthy margins. Our strategy is we begin with our Phase 1 launch in Kazakhstan. From there, we scale into the US market, reaching global expansion with $32.8 million in annual revenue by 2031. Right now, we developed an MVP and launched a pilot at Nazarbayev Intellectual School Hydroponics Laboratory, which provides facilities, equipment, and technical expertise. This validates both visibility and buyer acceptance. Qara pot. Grow plants, not plastic.